Hi, I'm Akshay. This will be my final video for the coursework one of the AIMD module. My story wraps around a container cafe that's situated in a remote island that is called Continental Grounds. So for the story, it starts with a character called Simon Riley, who is an ex-Marine. I was originally going with the name John Murphy, but with the suggestions given in the pre-review video, I decided to change the name to someone called Simon Riley. If you have played uh, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it's the name of the character Ghost. And the story begins with him. He's a ex-marine who is going on a hiking trip on this island. He has no idea that the cafe exists, but once he sees this cafe, he gets intrigued by it and he decides to go in and check this place out. So when the player goes into this cafe, he will come across different people and some different choices. Uh, the storyline would be decided how on the choices the player make. Like he could, I will explain the main choices in the next few slides. So in the story, in the game, player can make choices that will affect the main story, and he could engage in conversations with the NPCs that are in the cafe. And he could also build alliances with some of the NPCs. So for the characters, I have already decided on 7 characters. There will be more characters added later on. For now, the main character will be Simon Riley, who will be the player, and another character that will play a significant role on the storyline would be the manager or McTavish. And I have decided on an informant character called Lara, and there will be a character called Mia as the bartender of the cafe, and there's a character called Jenny, Jennifer or Jen as the waitress, and 2 more characters for newbies called Ken and Clark. Uh, the first 6 characters was created on Fuse, and the last Clark character was taken from Mixamo. So this McTavish character is someone special. He's the owner and the manager of this cafe, and where the player, so the player can interact with him. Uh, so when the player is like having conversations with him, he could ask, like the McTavish could ask the player what he is doing around these parts of the uh, island, and the player could ask him who are these other people, uh, what is this cafe, and what purpose does it serve, uh, like conversations like that. And also with this McTavish person's responses, the player could like get a bit of idea what really happens in the cafe, and so on. So while having conversations with McTavish, the player uh, catches a glimpse of a special, like a notice board or a special piece of paper that says a bounty list or a hit list on it, and there are some names written on it with some like prices on them. And he asked about this thing from McTavish a little bit more, and he could discover what the true purpose of the cafe is. So for the storyline, I'm planning to implement some special types of NPCs who act as a skeptic, who is a mercenary that is like uh, rethinking their choices, and these NPCs could be like made alliances with for the player, and there are some newbies in the storyline as well, who the player could give advice to them since the player is a seasoned ex-marine, and I will implement some informants like NPCs to the game, who the player could interact and get information about the players and the operations that are going on here. As the story progresses, uh, once the player has like interacted with uh, a significant amount of NPCs, the player could uh, like choose between three main choices. The player could like leave the continental grounds and go on with his hike and forget everything that he learned about the cafe, or he could ask for like assassination work and jobs from the NPCs, and he could like carry out that assassinations and collect the bounties. Also, or he could like expose the truth about the cafe to some authorities, and they could come there and like infiltrate the place and arrest the NPCs who are there. So for the inspiration, the main inspiration was taken from John Wick, which the whole Continental hotel is uh, situated in, and the hit list, the bounty uh, system was taken from One Piece, and the theme of the place, the island, uh, nature of the island, was inspired from Far Cry, and the names and the character backgrounds was taken from Call of Duty Modern Warfare series. As for 3D models, I'm mainly using models from Unity Asset Store and characters that were created from Fuse. Also, I'm using Mixamo to convert the OBJ files from Fuse into FBX and custom rigging, and also adding the animations. I'm also planning to use the Quixel Mega Scan repo to find the modules that I can't elsewhere, and also I will like get the 3D models from CG Trader and TurboSquid if needed. So for the animations, I'm mainly using Mixamo animations, and I have used the university mockups that were given to us in tutorials for some NPCs, and everything is like processed using motion builder with correct reference nodes and control rigs as well. The main applications used for this coursework would be Unity for the game design, motion builder for animation processing, Blender to do the modifications for the container cafe, and Mixamo to get the animations and do the rigging part. So for the progress that I have done for the coursework one, I have taken almost all the animations from Mixamo, and then so firstly I created the characters using Fuse, then I imported them into Mixamo, then rigged the characters there, and then added animations to them, and then uh, firstly I exported the T-pose with the skin uh, with the character model, and then I exported the I download the needed animations for the character without the skin, and with the T-pose I added the correct references and foot uh, modifiers to the character using motion builder. Then I adjusted the as you can see I adjusted the reference nodes of the animations that were taken from Mixamo to the 0 value of the animation. As you can see here, I have made everything 0 on the animations that were taken from Mixamo, and also for some animations I made them loopable by creating character additives and copying the poses into them, these poses, and then blending them together using weights. And for some animations I blend them using motion builder to make the clips longer, as for example like this animation that would like loop around a bit more than the regular talking animation for like longer conversations, and to make it like to make it more to make the animations have more variation in them. I did basically I did this to all the animations I imported from Mixamo. I'll show you some other animations I did. So for this character that was taken from Mixamo directly, I added the mocaps that were given from the university in our tutorials for this character, and like made the stand loop a bit more, because I'll show you it later in the video. I created a simple like extended talk animation that would loop seamlessly. I'll show you that as well. Yeah, I'll show you the clip that I made use like with blending the other animations into one. So for the first few seconds he's just idling to create the illusion like he's listening to the other person. That will make sense when I show you the Unity progress. So then he starts talking, and in here there are 2 or 3 talking animations that are looped and blended together. So yeah, here the starting pose and the end pose is the same, so the character will loop through this talking animation seamlessly. And I have added this to a fused character as well. So in here I exported only this part and added that animation to this character. So these 2 characters will be talking to each other in the Unity game, and since I don't want them both to talk at the same time, it would look like this person talks first and the other person is listening, and so on, so that
it will look like they are having a conversation together. uh, Also, I did some interesting things here to this character, and I noticed that the walking animation is not in place. So here, so as you can see, this character is going in front when she walks, so we don't want that. uh, I basically in a mixer mode there is an option to keep it in place, but for these animations there wasn't one, so I digged around a bit and found that you can do that in motion builder. So for that I add the modifiers in the control character settings to log the animations in z axis. So when we play it now, as you can see, the ghost of the control leg moves towards the camera, but the model is in the same place. And also uh, I added some idle animations to this character as well. So the basic idle animation, which is this one, looks a bit boring. She's just staying there, but when we loop it, it looks boring since it's the same thing. So it's this one actually. So I just clipped this whole animation in half, then I added in something like half, so as you can see, the shoulders come down here and it goes up back again. So I clipped it here and added character additives to make it have the exact same pose in the as the initial stage. So then I blended some animations here, so I'll show it. So she's just staying there idle. Let me show you. So I added 2 idle clips, so she's mostly staying idle. So after 2 idle clips, she just waves in the air to like chase a fly or something. Then she looks at her nails. I think this adds more life to the animation rather than just being the original idle animation. And also, since I didn't want to mess this up, I created a backup for this character to do something different as well. So in here I imported the final idle optimized animation that I took, and also in here I did something here as well. So basically in here the character goes from standing to sit. So as you can see, if I disable this character additive, the hands are a bit weird. It's like once the character is seated, the hands are inside her knees. So to fix that, I tried using the poses, but it was acting weird. I think I have the poses here. Yeah, sit pose. I then found a way to do it properly by controlling the needed parts from the rig, and just I can do it here. Yep. So I manually updated the rig. uh, I manually updated the rig to look like this, and then I blended this character additive to the main clip, and then but when I did that, it looked a bit weird as well, since if I show you that as well, the feet goes with that, and as you can see, the feet changes the position uh, when the character ends the animation. So to overcome that, I only added the additive to the right arm, sorry, right arm, and the left arm. So as you can see, once the animation ends, only the arms are in different positions as for the character animation ends. So since this looks a whole lot better than the previous animation with the hands inside her knees, but there are some features when she stands up. I'll try to find a way to fix that as well. So this is the final exported clip looks like. Yep, I think I showed all the motion builder parts. Yeah. As for the Unity progress, yeah. For the Unity progress, you can't see the thing with the fog. Let me yeah. So I created the island my game is going to take place, and I added a plane with a shader that looks like water to it as well, and I added a skybox, and this terrain was all hand painted with terrain tools and some third party packages I found in Unity Asset Store for grass, terrain textures, and trees. And since I'm using the URP render pipeline, I can add the water shade as well. This could be improved a bit more. I will do that in the coursework too. So I'll add the fog again. So I'll just play the game and show you everything. So this character will be the main character, who's Simon Riley, and this will be the informant. As you can see, when we go near some characters, the player automatically looks at the character, like looks at their face by changing the head movements. This was done using Unity's control rig and I think multi-aim constraint. Also, I have properly done it, or else that if we even we doesn't face the character, sometimes the head like rotates backwards and look at the character. So I have like implemented it correctly so that it won't happen. So as you can see, there was University mockups were used to animate these two characters on the top of the cafe. As you can see, they uh, looks like they are having a proper conversation. So this will be my like the main NPC, who's McTavish, who's the manager of the game of the cafe. I have added a point of interest to him as well, so the player looks at him. So the player who plays the game knows that he's a special character. So there's a bartender, the waitress, uh, and also I have added uh, dialogue boxes to characters as well. I have only added the dialogue box to Lara character for now. So if I press this say hi button, it would show hi, how are you. I will improve this feature as I go on. As you can see that uh, optimized idle animation is playing on the Mia character. So all these characters have different animations other than the main idle animation. So as you can see, when I say press the hi button, the Mia character starts, sorry, the Lara character starts talking to the person who's like, I'm planning on making the player sit here, or make the Lara character look at the player using control rigs. I think that would play better. So this character has two talking animations. I think bartender has Mia character. Sorry, not the Mia character. I am Mia character has bartending. So if I trigger that, you can see she starts pouring some drinks into the glasses. So I am planning to make that look properly as well, with the bottle and some shot glasses. And Jen also has that stand to sit animation. And it has a different title animation where you can see, if you wait a bit, yeah, he stretches his arms. Yeah, there are three talking animations to him as well. So this is the long talk animation. He engages in conversation for a bit of time. Then there's another talking animation. Yeah, he like asks the player about something. So yeah. So also I have added two bounce lights into this game to make it look a bit more green like. And I have added fences around the game. Also I made this fence gate open and close around an axis. There are few benches around the cafe, tables and chairs, and I'm planning to add a collision mesh to this cafe and do some improvements into the texturing as well, since I'm planning to make one of these billboards as a hit list or something. So yeah, that's it for my coursework 1 final video. I'll see you again with the coursework 2. Thank you for watching.